Hi, boys and girls. So I have a read aloud book today that I wanted to share with you because it kind of reminds me of what we've been talking about with Mary Had a Little Lamb. Except this time we get to listen to what the animals think about the day when kids go back to school and there's nothing for them to do. So I want to talk about a few things before we read the book. I want to talk about an emotion that the animals are going to be feeling in the story. And the emotion I'm thinking of is disappointed. Disappointed can also be like sad. So we've all had that feeling before where we've been sad or disappointed. Maybe things just weren't going the right way for us. Maybe something just didn't work out and that made us sad or disappointed. So in our story, we're going to see a spot where the animals are sad, disappointed, and they each do something in their own way to show how sad or disappointed they are that the kids went back to school and left them there on the farm all by themselves. We're also going to see a word in our story, and I'm going to show it to you now. This word right here, that one, it starts with an L. It says library. Do you know that word? Library. Have you heard of that word? Yeah, you might have even been to this place before. A library is a big place where there are lots and lots of books. Maybe you've gone there with mom or dad or grandma and grandpa, brothers and sisters. At school, we have a library in our classroom. That's where we have lots of books where you can sit and just look and read at books. So they're going to maybe use the library in the book. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So I wanted you to just think about those things, disappointed and sad, and I want you to think about a library. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read our book. It's called Book. Oh, isn't that kind of crazy? I said I'm going to read a book, and it's called Book. This story is written by Deborah Bruss, illustrated by Tiffany Beck. So we had an author who wrote the words, and then we had an illustrator who drew all the pictures for us. So let's find out what's going on in our story. Oh, look. Looks like a fun time on the farm. See lots of kids playing with their animals. See kids riding the horse. I see kids playing here with the chicken. Oh, this kid is sitting on the cow. And this one over here is pushing the wheelbarrow of pigs. So they're all playing with the animals. And look how happy everybody is. It said, down at the farm, all was well until the children went back to school and the animals had nothing to do. They had no rides to share, no tug of war to play, no one to scratch behind their ears or ruffle their feathers. And now we're going to see those animals look sad and disappointed. Look at Horse. In the bright morning sun, the horse hung his head. The cow complained, moo. And the goat grumbled, bah, bah, bah. And the pig pouted, And the duck dozed off to sleep. And the hen heaved a sigh, ho, ho, ho. So all the animals are disappointed in their own way. Long about noon, with the sun high above the barnyard, the hen squawked, I'm bored, and I'm heading to town to find something to do. The animals followed her down the road. Pretty soon they saw a sign. Do you remember what that word said? You're right, it said library. I wonder if they're going to the library. Look, clucked the hen. Happy faces are there. This must be the place we're looking for. I'll go in and see if I can find something to do. Nay, whinnied the horse. You're too small for such a big job. Leave it to me, hen. Oh boy, so Horse said he'll go in to the library. Now remember, they're looking for something that will make them happy again, and they saw people coming out of the library who were happy. I think they're hoping that if they go in there that they'll be happy too. Do you think animals can go into the library? Let's see what happens. The horse clip-clopped in. Politely, he asked for something to do. But the librarian could not understand the horse. All she heard was neigh, neigh, neigh. So the horse hung his head and clip-clopped out. Clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clop. Oh, I bet the horse was very disappointed that the librarian didn't understand what he was saying. Let's see what happens. Next, the cow plodded in. Politely, she asked for something to do. But the librarian could not understand the cow. All she heard was moo, moo, moo. So the cow complained and plodded out. Moo, 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 moo. So the cow is disappointed too. The librarian did not know what he was saying. Oh, look, the librarian is doing a story time with kids in the library. Now it was the goat's turn. He trotted in. Politely, he asked for something to do, but the librarian could not understand the goat. All she heard was bah, bah, bah. So the goat grumbled and trotted out again. Oh, bah, 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 bah. He is disappointed. The librarian did not understand him either. Slowly, the pig ambled into the library. Politely, she asked for something to do. But all the librarian heard was, what do you think the librarian heard the pig say? You're right. Oink, 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 oink. So the pig was ambled out to tell her friends. Up flapped the chicken, or the hen, that would be a mama chicken, and she announced, I am going in and no one is going to stop me. Into the library she flapped. What would a chicken say to the librarian? Let's think. There stood the hen. She clucked politely, buck, 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 buck. The librarian looked around and said, what's that noise? Buck, 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 clucked the hen. The librarian scratched her head. Who is that? She asked. The hen kept talking. Buck, 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 buck. Well, the librarian bent down and handed a book to the chicken. Oh, is this what you wanted? She looked it over and she gave her 3 more books. Look at all the animals. They're heading back to the farm. That's what that sign says. And look, Hen has all the books they needed. Back at the farm, the horse, the cow, the goat, the pig, the duck, and the hen gathered around the books. The barnyard was filled with neighs, moo, bah, oink, 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 quack, quack, and buck, 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 buck. Their sounds of delight lasted until sundown. All the animals were happy except the bullfrog. Do you know what he said? Yeah, he opened up that book and he said, I already read it, read it, read it, read it, read it. The end. Oh my goodness, that was a silly story about what animals might do while you were at school. Now, if you thought the library was a place with all those books and you've been there before and it looks the same, you were right. Awesome. Maybe you can take a trip to the library soon. All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining me for our read aloud book. I hope you liked it. Bye.